Doing something today that is close to my heart and good for my gut, and that is fermented milk. I love fermented milk. I have it all the time in Australia. Fermented milk, as in kefir. I also love yogurt, love Greek yogurt. Have about 2 kilos of it a week. Just the stuff without sugar that's locally made in Australia. We have great yogurt. We have great milk in Australia. But I think the Russians actually love fermented milks more than Australians because there's just such a wide variety of fermented milks that you can buy in the supermarket. And so I got a few examples here today, just ones I kind of pulled off the shelf. These ones are all the same brand, so I thought that might be interesting. We have kefir here. We have a variation of kefir called Iran. So that is sounds similar to the country Iran, but I was told it's spelt differently and has a little bit of a difference in the way you say it. And then this one here is called Tan. So these are all very similar, but they have a little difference. I'll get into that later when I drink it. And last but not least, we have something that's really crazy. This one here is fermented mare's milk. That's right, fermented horse milk. It's actually really hard to find. It's not in all the supermarkets, but fermented mare's milk or kumis is really what this region is famous for. It's what Genghis Khan used to drink in the day. So we'll have to give that a try. I have double checked. It is mare's milk. If it was from a male horse, that ain't milk and I ain't drinking it. So I have double checked just to be sure. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's try our kefir first, then we'll go from there. Okay, let's get into the kefir. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm in for with this. I have this all the time. From what I understand, it's one of the more popular brands. So let's have a taste and see what it's like. Oh, yeah. Oh, it smells so good, actually. That smells amazing. It smells better than the kefir that we have back in Australia, but let's see how it pours. It must be pretty thick. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, just have a little bit just to see how I like it. And smells great. Smells a tiny little bit cheesy, milky, what you'd expect from kefir. Let's have a taste. That is so good. That's the best kefir I've ever had. It's actually the first time I've had kefir in Russia, so this is the first time I've tried it. Been told they have amazing kefir, and that is amazing. God, I could drink the whole bottle, I think. So definitely something you have to try when you come to Russia. You have to try the kefir. Yum. Let's get on to the next one. This next one is kind of interesting. It's a variation of kefir. So let's crack it open and see what's in there. Next one up, we have Iran, which is not the country, it is the kefir, a variation of kefir that we have in Russia. From what I was told, it's very similar to kefir. However, they add water and a tiny little bit of salt. So it's probably a little bit more watery, maybe a little bit more salty. Don't know what to expect. Never had it before, so let's give it a try. Oh, actually, I was told you got to shake it up too. Okay, give it a smell. Oh yeah, it's bubbling. Definitely hear the bubbles. See how it pours. Oh yeah, look at that. That is like water. It's like milky water. Okay, I do like my kefir thick, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this, but let's give it a smell. It smells really neutral, actually. Like a kind of like a weak kefir. Maybe that's exactly what it is, just like a watered down kefir. Okay, let's try it. Okay, that is kind of weird. It is watered down, definitely watered down, but it is salty. They must add a lot of salt I was told it only had a little bit of salt, but to my palate, that's heaps of salt. So it obviously does have the probiotics in there as well. So if you're not a fan of like sweet milk or creamy milk, I'm thinking this is probably the fermented milk for you. Yeah, I would say it's not my favorite. Not really into salty milks. Never had a salty milk before until now. So yeah, Iran, the country, and the fermented milk here in Russia. Next up, we have the tan. So just tried the Iran, wasn't a big fan, and I've been told tan is even more salty than Iran. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to this. Not really sure what to expect, other than it's going to be saltier than Iran, which I didn't really like. So let's crack this open. Actually, got to give it a shake. That's right. Give it a shake. Crack it open. Oh yeah, a little bit more bubbles. Give it a smell. It has a very neutral smell. Nothing off-putting at all. Kind of just smells like milk, but the taste of the Iran was so much different. So definitely expecting a different taste here. Let's give it a pour. Yeah, there you go. Kind of milky, watery stuff. Maybe won't pour too much because I'm not sure if I'll like it. But yeah, let's give this a smell first. Yeah, smells pretty neutral, like milk, watery milk. Now let's go for the taste. Oh, wow, that is so salty. Oh, God, yeah, I don't like that. That's really salty. It's got a bit more carbonation in it. It's almost like seawater. It's like milky seawater. Okay, not a big fan of tan. I've tried so many foods in Russia. I've loved almost all of them. But yeah, this is kind of gross, actually. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure how to describe it other than milky seawater. It's like so disgusting. God, I'm not even sure how. I think you just drink it. Maybe it's good for you. I don't know. You definitely wouldn't want to put this on like cereal or anything like that. Salty cereal. Oh man, that's so foul. Okay, not a fan of the tan. Now we're going on to something even more crazy, which is the fermented mare's milk. Oh, we are on to the star of the show, and that is, of course, the fermented mare's milk, the kumis, as they call it here in Russia. Now, this is really special. It's kind of hard to find even around here, even in this region. Pretty sure it'll be really hard to find in Moscow or St. Petersburg. Literally never heard of it before I came to Ufa. I have had the opportunity to try it a few times. One was kind of nasty, smelled like, I don't know, like off cheese or something like that. And then I had another one that was amazing. It was like milk soda. It was just like milk soda. Yeah, that's how, the only way I can describe it. It was really good actually, really yummy. So let's crack this open and give it a taste. So it is bottled. It's really carbonated. You do not want to shake it up. So I won't shake it, and I will just crack it open, and we'll hopefully get a nice popping sound. Oh yeah, listen to that. Okay. Okay, I think this could be a good one. I think we're onto something here. The first one I had was kind of nasty. It had an off cheese smell. This one smells really good. Let's have a pour. Oh yeah. Looks very similar to Iran and Tan, but it's got way more bubbles. Look at that. Look at all that. It's got a head on it, kind of like beer. A massive head. That's about half the size is head. So wait for the head to settle down a bit. I'll just give it a smell in the meantime. Smells very neutral, Very fresh. Very. You can smell the carbon, the carbon dioxide coming up. Oh yeah. Okay. It's now time to give it a try. Oh yeah, that's yummy. That's actually really nice. So far I've tried three, and all three have been different. First one had a nasty kind of cheesy off taste and smell to it. Second one was just so neutral. It was like milk soda. But this one has a tanginess to it, one that's really hard to describe. I'm not really sure how to describe it. A kind of citrusy, candy tanginess to it. Oh, it's really sweet, super sweet. I'm not sure the sugar content of this, but I'm sure it'd be really up there. It is something that I think is so hard to describe. I think you got to try it to really know what it's like. Fermented mare's milk, kumis, which you can only easily get here in Ufa, here in the region of Bashkortostan. Yeah, cheers. I don't mind it.